Alright, good morning guys. So we are doing something we haven't done in quite a while. I'm not sure if most of you people who are probably familiar with Montauk pretty much know where I am. But we are off of Ditch Plains, which is the ocean. We haven't fished the ocean in quite a while, so we're giving it a shot. We've just had so much success on the north side that, you know, we didn't even bother coming over here, but figured take the day off from work and try to get on the board. We're in that local Ditch Witch Derby, which is like $20 to enter, and biggest of fluke, sea bass, bluefish, and striped bass win a like a cash prize. Which last year I won the sea bass, and I actually won $220 or something. So it was a lot more than I thought I was going to get. I thought it was going to be like, you know, $100 or something, but it was cool. It makes it a little more challenging, you know, a little more, adds a little competition to it. So we're using a 1 ounce Spro bucktail. We don't have any more funky bucktails, so we have to use Spros for now, and a 5-inch swimming mullet. And we're like we do before, when that tail gets munched off, we're going to put on a jig strip, fat cow jig strip. So we're a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader and 20-pound Power Pro, 7-foot Mojo, St. Croix Mojo inshore, medium power fast action to a Daiwa BG 3000. I'm pretty sure I said 20-pound Power Pro. So trying shallow, we're going to work our way out. A lot of rocks in here, so I'd like to pick up a couple nice sea bass, or whatever's hiding down in there. Water looks pretty dirty. That's why I like to use pink and white. I feel like it stands out the most in this water. Last time I was out here, there were a whole boatload of sea robins. Depending on how today goes, we might not keep a 19-inch fluke. There's a 7.5-pound fluke on the board right now, so we got to have a pretty sizable fish to compete with that. But I think we're going to keep anything over like 20 inches, just because we've kept so much fluke. You know, I've got a ton of fluke in the freezer. And I've eaten a ton of it this year, so we might bump it up to like 20 and a half, and leave the little guys for next year. Sea robin. Yep. So one thing that sucks about fishing over here is there's a boatload of sea robins. We've been fishing on the north side, there hasn't been much of any. The good thing is the bites that we had before, I don't know if I showed it or not in the video, did not feel like sea robin bites. So we're going to go back and do that drift in a minute. What is this? Oh, it's a monster fluke. Yeah, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Holy shit! We got the board, baby. I think we got the board. I think we have the board. Oh my god. Holy shit. Woohoo! Alright, last one we lost on the stringer. We are not losing this one. My God. Something told me to just go play around the reef. Oh my God. That's gotta be, let's hold this thing up. It's gotta be, we'll know when we measure it. We'll get a better idea when we measure it. All right, we got our new stringer. Let's do this without losing him. So we took this stringer, I got a new stringer. This is not the one that we had the last time. Obviously we lost this, but we are not messing anything up this time. We have tied it directly, I don't know if you guys can see, directly, oh no, yeah, directly to the eyelid. So we are not losing this one. Well, fingers crossed, we never know. I mean, we got to get him on the stringer first. I'm so nervous since the last muff up. God, they look like freaking dinosaurs with that mouth full of teeth when you get a big one. Stay in the net. Oh, wow. Woo! Let's measure this guy. All right, he is on the stringer. Stringer's closed. Stringer's rope is tied to the stringer, and stringer is tied to the cleat, or whatever you like to call it. Wow, holy smokes! Yeah, baby! Let's measure this guy. Let's get a quick measurement. Oh yeah. This might, he's all of 7 pounds. He's 29 inches. This might be a double digit, guys. The last 9.2 we had was 28 inches. This is a hair under 29, so we definitely have the board. We definitely have the board. Woo! Freaking, like Dan says, East Coast halibut, baby. Woo! All right, so like we said, this is a 29-inch fluke. This is at least 8 pounds. We're possibly looking at our first double-digit fluke. Our last 9.2 was about 28 inches, so this could be our first double-digit on the kayak. Woo! Wow, so glad. So glad I didn't take the day. I took the day off. You know what? We're not even gonna put him in the water. We're just gonna leave him like that, and then in a couple drifts we'll put him in the cooler bag. I don't even want to risk putting him in the water. We're gonna go back, do that drift again. Let's get on some more fish. Woo! Wow. All right. Let's go get another one. Got him right here between our legs. He is not going in the water after our last incident. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Lost a nice 7 to 8 pound fluke about a week and a half ago. So this is definitely a good feeling to know that I'm not cursed. So we're gonna get back on that exact drift, try to get another one. So the good thing about this jig strip is that we know when we get a bite and we lose the fish, we don't have to have any doubt that there's anything left on this hook, because this does not come on. And since the jig strip is on top of the gulp, it is extremely tough for them to get this gulp off the hook. They literally have to chew it off, which takes a long freaking time, but you never have to worry about any kind of, you know, losing your bait or anything. So that's good. you know, you get a couple fish, you drop a fish or something, you never have to worry about, you know, if you have bait or not. You can just get back down and try to get them again. Came rocketing up to the surface. Little fluke. Hey, see this guy right here? Grew up to be as big as him. Little guy. Very, very little guy. Alright, so we're just going to drift this line. We're going to put this guy on ice. He should be pretty dead. Now we're going to slip this through his gills. Use the pliers. I want to stick our fingers in his mouth. I'm going to grab this piece of paracord, pull through. I'm going to put the tag end through. See, we just kind of made our own little stringer. We're going to make a loop knot on this end. Just like that. Then, before we take him off this stringer, we're going to put him on this clip. That way he doesn't go anywhere. So he gets transferred one stringer to the other. Alright, so this one's, don't need this one anymore. We're going to open our cooler bag. Or the cooler bag, my cooler bag, not your cooler bag. There we go. Pull it towards us. Put this guy on ice. I don't think he's gonna fit. Yeah, see? He's gonna, his tail's gonna stick out a little bit, but yeah, definitely. It's all good. At least he's mostly on ice. God. Oh no! Oh, I thought he had it back. Sea robin. I don't know. And they really surprise you sometimes, you know? We're pulling them against the tide, though. Oh, come on. Simmer down. You're going back in the water, don't worry. Alright, so we're all leashed down. Everything's buttoned up. We just have to put our GoPros away. And we're going to jump over to the north side. It's getting a little snotty on the south side. I think we can... I think we could switch it up and maybe get some nice sea bass. Got a nice fluke that we have to weigh in, which is good. So we're gonna button things up and we're gonna get back to the truck. See you over there. All right, so as you can tell, we're back on the north side. South side got a little too snotty. The water was super, super dirty. We were lucky to pick up that 9-pound fluke. We weighed it at Ditch Witch. It's 9.1. Probably on a little skinnier side, that's why I thought it was a double digit. But so we're on the north side. We're gonna try to pedal out to our normal spot and try to get on some more fluke and sea bass maybe. Water is much cleaner over here, which is a huge, huge plus. and the water was like borderline brown on the south side, so we were pretty lucky to get that fish. So looks pretty white cappy out there. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way out there, but we got a couple other spots that we could check out. All right, so we haven't really gotten much, so we're gonna switch over to just a 5-inch swimming mullet, fresh out of the juice, fresh scent. So I'm gonna try that. We took the jig strip off for now. Bite's been non-existent, so hoping we made the right move. So we're gonna make a move. We're gonna get back on the spot, see what we can do. Got a fluke here. Little guy, very little. Ah, very, very little, but I guess maybe they like just the gulp. All right, well, I think we're gonna call that a wrap. Bite was a little slow. I blame it on the dirty water. And the water is just disgustingly, it's a little better on the north side, but on the south side, it was definitely pretty brown. But it's a little clearer on this side, but I think that's why the fish weren't so aggressive. But we got one 9.1 pound fluke, which puts us on the leaderboard for the Ditch Witch Derby, which is awesome. It's gonna be a tough one to beat, but my neighbor, who is also a kayak fisherman, is a very good kayak fisherman, so it is not over till it's over, like Yogi Berra used to say. So, I mean, it's a good one for the board, but never know what could happen. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. It should be in the lower right corner of your screen. If you're watching on the YouTube app, you might have to zoom out and click the actual button. But yeah, so we'll see you out here next time.